John here from Lynn's Homestead. As you see, I got some things in the bucket here. Got some blood meal, got some onion sets, got a drill with a drill bit, and I got 2 concrete mixing tubs. We're going to plant onions today. I got some potting soil over here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get stuff situated, and we're going to dig into, I'm going to fill up the tubs, mix in the blood meal, and we're going to plant our onions. Okay. So, seed pods out of the way. First thing we need to do is drill some holes. Be careful not to drill a hole through your foot. Okay, put that in there. 2 tubs. Get some potting soil here. We're going to fill them up, and then we're going to add the blood meal to them. Down in there, so we know where we're at. These pans are 20 by 28. And about 6 inches thick. That should be plenty for a onion. Now this potting soil does have a form of fertilizer in it, but we're going to add blood meal to it anyways. I tell you, these things are heavy. Pretty good. Put this back in our pile. This for another day. It's always best if you can get a deal, even if you don't need as much, throw them out in the yard, cover it. Okay. Next up, we're going to get our blood meal in here. it down. Okay. We're going to mix it in. Got rain tomorrow, so getting these onions in here work out really good. But we're going to plant these onions over where they're going to go. We're not going to do it here. These things can be heavy enough as it is. So we can put this thing up in the bucket. And the tractor of the day, which is tractor every day, is a Massey Ferguson GC 1723E. It's the economy tractor. Now the only thing difference between it and the 25M is they turn up the horsepower, or I should say they turn up the horsepower by turning up the RPM. Other than that, it's the same tractor. Transmission's the same. They did add a thicker mat armrest, which I have no use for. Light guards, which I made my own. You see in a previous video. Everything else is the same. So why spend $3,000 to $4,000 more if you don't have to? Okay, got everything busted up. Put this thing in the bucket, and we'll go off over to the garden. I'm going to be planting these, putting these things in between where my roses are. Put that in there. Put all that in there. I'll see you over there. Okay, we got him over here. This one here's a little jacked up a little bit. We need to move the brick down a little bit. Try to get it set a little bit more level. That looks better. Alright. So now we got the potting soil. And it does have fertilizer. We got the blood meal mixed in with it. So now we're going to plant some onions. Now, according to the instructions, supposed to put them about 4 inches apart and have the point sticking up. There's one. 2. Like I said, we got a good rain coming, so we can get these things started. They say starting onions from seed is better than this way. Well, I'm going to try it both ways, because I never grew onions before. This is the first for me. I grew many things in a garden. But this is not one of them. Not too sure if I can get all the onions in here. I may put something else in that other tub. I don't know yet. Not too sure upon how many onions is in this one thing. I could probably fill both of them. It's about 70 degrees outside. Really nice compared to this morning. Oh, that one's got a little bit of a shoot. You might get lucky with that one. Got some roots coming out of that one too. I mean, doing it this way, it's just so much easier than planting it in the garden. But what I'm doing this year is my garden is going to be, I guess you could say, occupied by many different things, many different times of the year, because I want to be able to grow food pretty much all year long. Never tried it before. And, you know, growing things is a learning curve. Okay. Nothing really left to do with all this is water it. Not to bring the watering can over. So, this is what we have. Looks pretty good. So I'm going to do this the one off camera, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what we got. All right. I got all the onions planted. I got quite a few in that one. And a bunch in there. So let me show you my strawberry plants. The last freeze didn't do them much good, but we're going to hope they come back. This one here is, let's see, which one is this? Sequoia. And let me see. This is the ever bearing one. And I got other seed things in here, strawberries, and more over here. Now, on this side, or actually on either side of my strawberries, I got a blueberry bush. I mean, it's budding. Evidently, the cold don't seem to bother it. Now, these blueberry bushes I got last year in the fall when I planted them, it's a Climax. That's it. Climax blueberry. I paid $14.99 for them. Got them from a local nursery in Paris, Tennessee. I mean, they're doing pretty good. I mean, they're budding. Never grew strawberries either. No, I didn't grow. I tried to grow strawberries, but as far as blueberries, never messed with them. Roses, that's something else. Now, my 3 roses, they actually look pretty good. They're budding. And they're doing quite nicely, and I didn't cover them all. Now, the garden, being the future videos, I got them spaced. I got to get some mulch. Probably do that this weekend. The small ends is where the pathway, so I'm going to be putting mulch in between there and all along over there. This is going to be one of those, what you call a progressive garden, to where I'm going to be planting all year long. But we'll get into that into another video. I tell you, this little tractor is a workhorse. Now I'm on 0.60 acres. I'm surrounded by roughly 95 acres. This little tractor I needed for, as I get older, I need help. This will lift 1,000 pounds. There's one video, flip a couple levers, the bucket comes off, and then my forks will go on, and anything else I just desire will fit in the front of this tractor. But anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you for coming by, showing me, me showing you how I'm doing the onions. And if for any reason I'm doing it wrong, please leave it in the comment, because I don't know. I mean, I'm starting stuff from seed, which I've done before, but never had much luck with it. But I, of course, didn't have a planting station. I didn't have grow lights. I didn't have none of that. One little thing I wanted to show you, a poor man's watering can, which is a milk jug with holes in it. I mean, it works. But anyways, give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave a comment. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. This being spring, things are going to ramp up pretty quick. Here in Northwest Tennessee, we basically go from winter to summer. So, you know, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for stopping by Lynn's Homestead.